guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So over the last couple of days I have been having a lovely play with my stamps that I made with the glue gun, the cardboard and my funny coloured glue sticks that I wanted to use up. So they are really recycled. I'll pop the link to these below, how to make them. They're really simple and so much fun, and I have been using it on the jelly plate and they are fantastic. Really loving them. So these are some of the prints that I've been doing. I've done them on some tissue paper, so I have done lots and lots. Once you do one, you want to just carry on, and it is so much fun. So I think they look really nice. You can get some really nice subtle colours. I do have a slight sort of like hint of gold in that one, which I'm loving. So I've done lots of sort of purples and all sorts of beautiful papers. I am loving them. So I've got lots of papers to do some nice collage work with, and they are lovely. So I could just go through all of these. So you can see on this one, that is beautiful gold and blue on there, so they are lovely. So I've done lots of tissue paper ones. Oops, sticking to the jelly plate. Let's pop those to the side, and then I've done some, oops, another tissue paper one, and then I've done some on just plain copy paper, which look really lovely. Love this flower, it's really good. So all sorts and all sorts. Look at that one, isn't that great? So I've got lots of collage papers here now, so I got a little bit carried away. These are the ones that I did this morning, which are lovely, which are a different way of doing it that I did, so I'm loving them. So I'm going to show you how they come out. So just to show you how I do it, it's the same as everybody else, or maybe not. So I'm using some glue. I'm not using glue, I'm using paint. Just acrylic paint. I've got some of this one, and I've also got some Arteza one, which is the outdoor acrylic, and that is the gold one that I'm using, so which is a lovely one. So it's just a mixture of paints that I've got, and they're all acrylic paints. So what I am going to do to start, I'm going to take some pink. I'll pop a little blob of pink on there, just a little bit, and I'm just going to mush that up just so I can get some. Let's have a look. What should we do? Should we do the little circle? Just get some paint on here and pop the paint down first onto your jelly plate like this, just so that we can get some marks on here. So this has been so much fun to do. It's great, and these little stamps are really working out quite well as well. So there we go. So a few of those on there. I'm going to get rid of that, and then what should we have? Should we have a little bit of blue? Look at that, little bit of blue. I'm just going to squash it down because I don't want to put my roller over it yet. So what should we have? Let's have a look. Should we have some little dots? Just some lovely dots on there. So look how they come out. So it's amazing what you can do with just a little bit of glue gun or glue sticks, which I was going to throw away. So there we go, that's that one. So now what we need to do is just sort of like let that dry just a little bit so we don't mush up the inks. Pop downstairs for Mum was dinging her bell, so everything's okay. So let's carry on. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add a little sort of top cover of white, just so I can pull this off like this. So I'm going to go over this with some white. Let's pop a little bit on there, stick this down. So let's hope this is dry enough on here. Pop a little bit of white over the top like that. Some of it's still a little bit wet. Let's just get, I wasn't really ready then, was I? Let's get a piece of paper. So a piece of copy paper on there. Let's just rub this off. I just wanted to show you how the stamps work because they are so good. I am so pleased with them. Look at that. I think I left that to dry a little bit too much. Look at that. See how the stamps work? They're fantastic. I love them. So let's pop that to the side. Now I'm going to add to this. So let's just add a few little blue circles. Like this. Perfect. So I like the little bits that are left on there as well. It just adds so much to your papers when you go to use them. Take a little bit of that off. Shall we add a little bit of yellow in there? Let's add a tiny bit of yellow. Let's just mush this onto there. Like that. What should we have? Should we have a little swirly? Little swirly whirly on here. So many different ways of doing these and so many different colour variations. It depends whether you like to be a little bit brighter or you can have some nice browns and creams and stuff in there. But I think I wanted to go a little bit of colour in this one. Let's just waft that so it's a little bit dry. Should we pop another colour in? Let's go again for I think maybe a little bit more pink, I think. Let's have a look, let's squodge that up again, just like that. What shall we have? Shall we have this one? Let's see what that will look like on here. Perfect, so they're just such fantastic marks. What it is really sort of like marking your paper, isn't it? Just lovely marks all over your paper, look at that. Love it. Right, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of pink in there. I need a bit more white, I think. We've got white in here. So, we are a little bit like that. I think that pink needs to dry just a little bit more. So, but I don't mind if it goes a bit mushy. Just want this on like that. Let's see if we can get all of this up this time. Look at that, it looks lovely like that, doesn't it? Let's pop a little bit of the coffee stain paper on top. If you leave it for a little while, it's sort of like soaks the ink up, not the ink, the paint up from underneath. This is where you have to be a little bit patient. Like that. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if it's coming off. Ooh, look at that. Wow, look at that one. These are great. These are going to make fantastic tags. Now, I'm just going to add what's left with the pink and all the colours on here and see if I can just take it all off. Use up all that paint I've got on there. See if it will come out. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Love it. See how much you can do. It's just so addicting. See what we've got left on here. Use up all your paint, what you were using. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, what should we have, this one, a little one like that, and then these sort of like remove the paint like that. So instead of adding it, we are removing it. So there we go. Let's see. Perfect. Now, what colour should we put over the top? Should we have this lovely blue? I do like this blue. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Oh gosh, what a big mess. Oh, that was lucky. Let's pop that over the top. Shall I go over it with these as well? Perfect. And then let's see what comes out with this one like this. We add a few bits. So it's the underneath bit that you sort of like need to sort of like work backwards, because it's what you put underneath that comes out on top. So let's just see what comes from there. Let's get another piece of paper. Look at that. Look at that, isn't that? Okay guys, so that is enough for today. I'm afraid I had to flip through that really quickly because I had to just keep getting up and down for mum, so I do apologise. So that one I've just sort of like speeded through, flipped through, so you just have some music. So there we go guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, bye bye.